Board of Supervisors for November 18th is back in session, and I'm going to take up a public expression from Marianne Landis, and then we're going to jump back to the RDA item. I don't even know the number right offhand. Item 11. So at this time, I'll call Marianne Landis, and please keep your comments 3 minutes, please.
Good afternoon. Thank you for taking a time to listen to my comments. I've just completed reading the Marin County General Plan. Well, about 100 pages of it. And it sort of comes as a surprise that that's what I've spent my last days reading when the general plan for Ukiah and Mendocino counties on the table. Well, I did read a great deal of our draft general plan too, because I wanted to make thoughtful review of our plan, but I came up stumped about what it says we want to do and why we want to do it and how we'll do it and who will do it when. While I couldn't quite make sense of our document, I did learn from Marin's plan that metrics that track progress are not required by the state of California in any general plan. So our general plan doesn't have any metrics for measuring our progress, but I have to wonder why. What use is a document that doesn't lead you to success, and how do you get to that place without some form of accountability along the way? I've had years of experience writing goals and objectives for students who are deaf or hard of hearing. 18 years of working with educational plans that required goals, objectives to be written that were specific, measurable, and identified who was going to provide the teaching to ensure that a child learned to communicate. A competent professional, be they an educator, a business person, or a planning consultant, should provide thorough plans. Whether they are IEPs or business plans or general plans that guide the development of their charge. Our document doesn't do that. This general plan is inadequate to guide the development of our county for the next 20 to 25 years. Even our own staff report on the Mendocino model from 2006 stated, significant attention should be given to sustainability policies and implementation that will produce achievable results. Mandatory, specific implementing actions are more likely to produce results than vague directives. That's from page 6 of the Mendocino model. Now, I'm not here to say, oh, you people. I'm really not saying that. I'm not pointing my finger. What I think we need to do is be saying that we, the people, could do better. I think that's a distinction that I really want to confirm or affirm, that I'm really not wanting to make people wrong, but I want to engage in some different kind of dialogue. I urge the Board of Supervisors to re-energize our community advisory councils, our planning commission, and other ad hoc groups to use their capacity, much like the work that was done by the Energy Task Force, to create public policy that harnesses the expertise of our community. Money's not growing on trees in Mendocino County. Oh, maybe in some places it is, but not in the community, not in the county's coffers, the government coffers. So let's use the free creativity of our citizens to assist staff in creating a much better general plan. Use Marin County's exemplary model as a template and create a document that tells us what do we want to do, why, how, who will do it, and with what funding. Thank you for your time today.
Another speaker, Guinness McFadden.
Good afternoon. I submitted some comments to the planning team via email at the risk of offending my friend Mr. Colfax with what he always characterizes as my intemperate language. I'll just excerpt a couple of things from it and give you my recommendations.
Be careful now.
Even when he agrees with me, he characterizes what I say as intemperate. Here's the last paragraph. I recommend that the present Board of Supervisors recognize his culpability in establishing such a bonehead strategy. I guess that's a little intemperate.
Yeah, just a little.
Admit that it has been shirking its responsibility for sane and fair planning. delay action on these flawed drafts, the EIR and this GPU. Establish CACs in every part of the county. That's the critical thing I recommend. Establish the Citizens Advisory Committees. The free consulting that the county would benefit from is invaluable. And it reflects exactly what the people in the county really want. And if guided by planners from the planning department, we still have a planning department, I think it could come out with a document that really and truly is planning, but reflects planning on the part of the people who live here and would benefit not only the residents who are here, but the people who will come here. Reestablish CACs in every part of the county. Follow procedures of going through the County Planning Commission. They've been totally bypassed on this thing. Involve County Planning Department and its professional planners. Use what little of value there is in these drafts, discard the rest, and start over again. Thanks.